Hello, my name is Jenny Irvin, and today I'm going to show you how to care and saddle for a horse. The things you will need to care for your horse are a brush, a comb or a curry comb, a hoof pick and fly spray. The things you will need to saddle your horse are a blanket, a pad, a saddle, and a bridle. First you want to use the curry comb to get some of the hair off, and then you'll come back and go with the brush to get the rest of it off. Now you want to get the top of his belly and the bottom of its belly so that he cannot be disturbed by any of the part of hay or stickers on the saddle. Then you want to use the comb on his mane and work from the bottom and work up. The more you work up, the more he doesn't get disturbed. When you're working with the tail, you want to do the same thing. Work from the bottom and work up. You want to clean out his hooves so that he doesn't get disturbed. You also want to be really close to the horse so that he doesn't get hurt, so you don't get hurt. You also want to do the same thing with the back leg, and you also want to keep the hoof pick as you're working away from you and the horse. You now want to use fly spray to keep the horse from being bothered by all the flies when you're riding the horse. Now I want to start saddling after you cared for it. When you start saddling, you want to saddle from the right hand side. The next thing you will put on is the pad. This keeps the saddle from rubbing on the horse. Now you want to put the saddle on that completes the whole set. When you put this saddle on, you want to put it on nice and calmly. When you put it on, you want to make sure it's in line with the withers. Then you walk around the horse and take the cinch and the breast collar down. If you're working with a young horse, it'll also keep your horse from getting spooked. As you're doing this, you want to put the stirrup on the saddle horn. You then want to attach the front cinch first. If you have a back cinch, you always want to do that second. You now want to put the breast collar on. As you're doing this, make sure your horse is nice and calm and in a safe surrounding. To complete this whole thing, you want to put the bridle on. Then one thing you need to know is to be careful around horses. When you're walking around the horse, make sure the horse is in safe position. You also want to keep your hand on the horse so that if he wants to kick you, you can always push off of him. You always want to be safe around him so he doesn't get hurt.